First of all, I'd like to say that unfortunately in Ukraine it's continued this terrible war. Every day, Russians killed our people, killed Ukrainians, killed children, killed women, killed young and old people. And it's happened every day. And today Ukrainians show to the world, already 8 months, that we are fighting not just for our freedom, not just for our democracy, we are fighting for all the world. And I'm sure that a lot of Israeli people have the relatives, have the friends in Ukraine. Many people born in Ukraine. Some people who was the heroes of the Israel, born in Kiev, born in Kharkiv, born in Odessa, Kryvyi Rih, and many other cities. And today, this city destroying by the Russians' missiles, rockets, by Iranian drones. And today it's necessary. We need your support. We need your help. We need that you exactly understand what happened in Ukraine. I hope that the Israeli society, Israeli government will give real and quick support and the help, concrete support and concrete help to Ukrainians, brothers and sisters. I hope and believe in it.
Do you understand that the Israelis have not really been enthusiastic to support you, largely because they're worried about the Russian presence in Syria and their need to not to be shot down when they send planes over Syria to try and destroy Hezbollah supplies? Does that make any sense to you or not?
I'm sure that the already started very famous photo, the leaders of Russia and Iran give the absolutely clear answer to your question.
Which is?
This is the not arguments. Because this war, it's already happened and this continue. And today Iranian drones killed every day Ukrainians. What necessary, what additionally we need to explain to Israel people, many of them, it's or visited to Ukraine, I repeat it, or have the very close relatives and friends. Ask them, in these conditions, we are living from the 24th of February.
Yes, and Israel has some anti-missile defense systems that are very advanced. They're not giving them to you publicly, at least anyway. We don't see signs they're giving it to you. Do you think this is necessary? They should be supplying the drone system, for example.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sure about it. I know that Israel have very similar, sometimes not so attacks how we had today, but I'm sure that you deeply understand what is it to wake up the Syrians and to be under the attacks of missiles, drones, or some another terroristic attack. Russia, it's a terroristic country. And it's absolutely understandable today for the many people in the world. I hope that so important help and support we are received as soon as possible from the Israel, from the country with which we have so strong, so friend relationship. But how in life the friends must befriend.
Yes, and of course, what's recently happened is this Iranian supply of drones, which are flying over your city and which are killing people, and which the Iranians have supplied to the Russians. So, in effect, Israel now has proof that Iran and Russia are working together. This surely is a game changer.
It's understandable for all the people in the world, and I think it's have to be the last arguments to absolutely start it to help. Once again, I repeat it once again, to help. First of all, to understand and start it help and support it concretely, not just be by the words, but concretely support Ukrainians. I am absolutely sure that these political directions will be fully supported by Israel society.
Yes. And last question on the question of Iran and drones. I believe you have proof that not only are they supplying these terrible drones, but they've also supplied trainers and people who operate these drones, and that you've actually killed, according to some sources, you've already killed some of the operators, the Iranian operators of these drones. Can you confirm that?
I can't confirm and I can't comment because I'm not a military person, and but I know that I have the information that some Iranians trainers, it's really exist and presents in the temporary occupied territory, and they help to Russians to use these Iranian drones. Yes, I have this information. About your questions, I have not any comments.
Can you win the war, and will you win the war? And will you drive the Russians out?
Absolutely. I'm sure that we win the world, win this war. I'm sure that it will be our joint win with our partners. And I hope that among these partners and our supporters will be Israel.